Every Sunday, Pat Sullivan from Sullivan Hardware and Garden gives us great advice for do-it-yourself home improvements. Today, Pat talks about different ways to plant bulbs now so they grow perfectly when spring arrives.
You know, there's plenty of time. Matter of fact, most people plant fall bulbs a little too early. For some reason, they think it's September, and really for us, it's mid-October to really almost December 1st. As long as the ground's not frozen, you can plant bulbs. So first of all, you got to pick out the bulbs. So there is a difference in bulbs. A lot of times you'll see a lot of the stores will have packaged bulbs. We sell packaged bulbs as well, but the better bulbs are the bigger bulbs. Look at the size of the difference. Bigger bulb, more mature bulb, more flowers. So if you want more flower power, get the bigger ones. They're generally in bulk in the garden centers around town. All right, so over here, different ways to plant them. Now, we have sold these things for years. These are bulb planters, all right? So, you know, I sold them as a kid. They haven't changed. And look. All right, that doesn't work. So, you get a little more oomph with the long one. So, all right, so that works okay. It's hard ground, all right? So there's never a better time to get out a power tool. You get an earth auger, and you can actually, if you put the drill in going forward, and then you can kind of drill your little hole out here. Maybe you can come out here for your wife and drill the holes. And then you just take it, and then you will actually drop the bulb. A tulip bulb has to be about 6 to 8 inches deep, all right? Pointy side up, and then you drop that baby in there. Now, I will tell you, I don't think that's a good way to plant bulbs, because when you're planting single bulbs, if they're in a straight line, you don't get much impact on the color. So I would rather see you get out a shovel. Go out and dig yourself a nice little trench, 6 to 8 inches deep, and then you can actually put the bulbs in and stage them in big clusters. You can even take tulip bulbs, which are a little taller, maybe put grape hyacinths in the front. So you can actually kind of have a staging thing. So we put them in, and you can put them really as close as you'd like. Point it side up again. So just like this. Then we got to cover it over. Now, it would be a great idea to add a little organic matter to it. So once we bury these things, because this dirt, I can tell you, is good old Indiana clay mixed with mulch now. So next thing that's going to happen, the squirrels. Seems like all we talk about is squirrels. The squirrels are going to want to dig up the bulbs. So get a piece of chicken wire. Now you can mix in some organic matter or a bone meal like this, or some bulb fertilizer. Good idea, although sometimes I think the squirrels like the bone meal. So you take a piece of chicken wire, you can get some stakes, stake them down like that. Then you can actually cover it over with mulch, and in the spring or after the ground freezes, you can pull it up, you can leave it down, the bulbs will come up through. A lot of people say you should take it up. Either way, the squirrels will be very disappointed.
All right, Pat, thanks. We'll